Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum viewers. Welcome to this series of videos in which we are developing a dashboard. We are showing you how to develop it using a front end in Microsoft Excel, and in the back end we have Microsoft Access database having two tables, and all the data is kept in there, and the reports is generated using those data on the basis of the selection of your user. Right, when you select a user, and on the basis of your selection and the parameters which you have here, like for example, in our previous video we showed you you can globally set the email setup. So for this, we have when we make it on, say yes, so emails get generated, and when we say no, so the emails will not be automatically generated for all the selected users, right? Okay, so in this video, let's do a recap. For example, if we uh, click on here, so it generates the the report as well as it generates the email too. Okay, so yeah, so this is refreshed and the email is gone, right? And if we uh, use, for example, Robin, right? So when we change the user, it gets everything changed and the email is fine. Yes, and with all these subject and whatever we have in there. Okay, so and we have included the default mandate, say, which is set for each user. So as you see, it is set on the 6 days, six activity per day is the mandate when he has to. And if he has backlog, so if this user is doing 5 days backlog, so that means 5, 6, or 30, right? He has uh, performed the activities, right? And let's take another look of this user. So this is 100 is going to be reported on every 22nd of every month, right? So if three days are done, means that means 3 months have been done. Yeah, 3 days means since everything is done on 22nd of every month, and 3 days backlog means 3 months backlog. That means so 300 uh, tasks have been performed. Okay, visiting of student list. Okay, so now let's make a change in here that we want to update this title of the chart, the report title. It should include how much is the mandate. So 100 visiting students of schools. Within bracket, it can write 100. And what is the here, the 22nd of every month should appear here. Mm, and the next line or on the same line, right? So how we can do this? So what we are going to do is we since before we go, let's see the emailing. The emailing have been performed. If you go and see here, and you go to the email, so you will see the 3 emails must have been generated. Yeah, 3 emails have come, one for Robin, one for Vincent, and one for Amjad, right? So these 3 emails have been already received, right? So now let's make it no. If we say no, means we are saying that do not send automatic email for any user, just perform the report. Okay, so this way no email should go, right? So let's generate a report. The report is generated and no email is sent, right? And we think we go to the next. Yeah, no email has been sent. The report is generated, but no email has been generated. Okay? Only those 3 emails are here, but no other email. Why? Because you have used the global option of sending auto email, right? So this is one concept. Now let's change this table, change this title of the report dashboard in the chart. Include these important information that the mandate is 100, and it is to be performed on 22nd of every month, right? So that this report shows more information in a presentable manner. Okay, so what we are going to do is we go to the charts, right? So that is title. So we go to view code. In here we do confine, and here we write title. Okay, title of the chart we are looking for. So let's find it here. So this is a DB title, no, and this is also DB title, DB title. Yeah, this is the This is a macro, means this we are not interested in it. And we are interested in this recreate my chart. And this we want my DB title. Yeah, my DB title is being used in the chart. You see, the chart title dot text is equal to this. Okay, so we want the default to be selected in here. Yeah, so performance, and you can use the default in a bracket, for example. Yeah, the bracket should start, and then the default. So for the default mandate, the default mandate, so we concatenate it with a variable, say any variable for default mandate. Okay, and then we are going to use a concatenation character here, and then we close the bracket. We close the bracket here, and okay. So let's see. So this is now, where is the default mandate? The default mandate will be the simple as we will use this name. We put in here, and we use VLOOKUP. Sorry, VLOOKUP. And VLOOKUP is what? It is actually application dot worksheet functions worksheet function dot VLOOKUP. Yeah. Okay, and then you are going to write that's a worksheet function is not taken, because you can see that it is not accepting it. So what we got to do is we put a dot here, and we use the W. Okay, so worksheet, we go to worksheet. Yeah, worksheet function. This is the right way. Worksheet function. Now it has taken it. Okay, and this is the look. In the lookup, we use three things. What to look up? That is argument 1. And argument 2 is where to look up, right? And argument 3 is the column offset, and then false. Okay, so what to look up is range F3. So we say range F3. Range F3 is the user ID we have in the dropdown of the sheet. Yeah, and then we want to go to sheets setup dot range A to Z. We can give maximum range which is possible, and then so two things we have performed. The first is the argument 1 is the range F3. Argument 2, that is what to look up, and where to look up is go to the sheet here and look up in here. So two things we have used. The third one, now we need to put we have to count what is the column offset, right? So if we go to the Excel, right, and this is the setup sheet, and where is the mandate? Mandate is on 6th column. On the 6th column is the mandate. Okay, and then we have on the 9th column, okay, is the title, right? And this is, and 10th column is 9, 10, and 6 we are interested in, right? So we got to change formula. First of all, let's use 6 here. So we have used already this formula. You say MBT title, that's right. And we are not going to use this. We are going to use MDB title. This is the right side. Okay, 9 is this. Okay. Okay. So what we do here is that we do not use this thing. Okay, so let's complete this job. So number 6 is the mandate. And then we close the bracket, right? Okay, so this is the default mandate. And also we don't need this thing since this has already been performed in here. You can see the DB, my DB title has already been performed in here. Okay, so this is the my DB title, and my DB title is to be concatenated with this part. Okay, Control C. Okay, and here we use the concatenation, this, and then we paste it. Here we are going to use a concatenation, this one. Control C. Okay, so this is the right place of doing it. Right, and the default mandate. Okay, we are missing one quote in here. This is, yeah, okay. So the default mandate has to be set here. This one, not this one, default mandate. Control C. We move it right away from here to here. Okay, Control V. Okay, so this is the default mandate. Default mandate is to be concatenated with the parentheses and so that it looks like that. How much is the default mandate here? Okay, so that's it. And we do not need to do anything in here because that is already been done. So we put a apostrophe here, right? So my DB title is going to be used in here, and that's it. So at least the default mandate should appear in our selection. Okay, let's see if we switch to say Jim, or okay, we were using, for example, Robin, right? Okay, so we get 60 because he has a mandate that he has to complete 60, 60 per day. Not 60, it is 6. Why it is coming 60, we have to check because the mandate is 6. Yeah, the mandate is 6. If you see Robin, it is 6, not 60. So you go and see the check Robin. Robin is here. Yeah, and it is 6. So how come that it is showing 60? Why is it so generous? So let's see that what makes it 60. So this is the default mandate. And so we put a breakpoint in here and see what's happening. Why this 60 is coming, right? So what we do here is, let me check here that how what makes an additional 0 to come. Okay, default mandate, that's fine. Default mandate, okay. So, and default mandate is like this, looking set. Okay, so we put a breakpoint and see what makes it 60 instead of 6, right? Okay, so what we do, we get back to the procedure and we take it, well, this time it should stop in here. So why it is 60? It is looking for what? It's looking for Robin, that's right, into, yes, and we are missing the false here, right? The false is important. So this is the reason that was actually missing the false means you are telling that the you do not want an exact match of what you're finding, right? So you have to use false to tell it that go through the entire, this range is not sorted by this code. So go through the entire thing. So it has reached somewhere this and it has picked this 60, right? Because it did not search for exact match. So it has now first searched for the exact match, and it has brought the 6. This is the reason. Okay. So the learning is that the false is very important attribute of this. This is the clause of this function in which you have to mention false, telling the computer that the range which you are looking up something is it is not sorted, and go through the entire range and find out exact match of what is being found. What is being found? It is uh, yeah, this is the real. Okay, so here we specify that it has to be so the interface sheet. It has to be in the interface sheet first, okay, and then it comes, and this time it is bringing 6, right? Bringing it right, and it is searching for Robin. And that's it. So we remove the breakpoint in here, and that's it. So this 6 tells you that how much activities are to be performed, right? And this is per day, then let's add per day as well. And that is per day is where per day is on the 9 position, 10 position. This is 9 and this is 10 position, okay? So let's quickly go to adjust our title and default mandate. This has to be added. So we use a concatenation symbol here, and we say, we repeat this function. All we need to do is just copy. No, before we repeat, just put a space in here. And then we put the same formula again. The only thing which we will be changing, that is 6 into 10. Okay. Control V. This 6 will be changed to 10. So that's it. So now let's see. So within the bracket, it should come with the 6 per day. Okay, 6 per day should appear in here in the title. So let's click it to Justin. Okay, okay. So yeah, 6 per day is the mandate. And anything else, for example, Jenny, this is 100, 15th of every month. Yeah, means 100 jobs have to be done, have to be reported on 15th of every month. Well, that's right. That's right. So this is the default mandate setting, which is being making your report title more descriptive and purposeful, right? So this is how we make the changes and we improve the look of our report. Okay. Thank you very much for watching.